Y'all already know the rules. When you come in my house, take off your shoes. Super violate that like button. It don't cost you nothing to hit that like button. Shall we begin? Shall we begin?
Something else.
What would you say to people who feel like they haven't gotten justice, Mr. President?
Something that people care about. Yeah, what did you say? Go ahead.
What would you say to the survivors who feel like they haven't gotten
You are the
justice?
worst reporter. No wonder CNN has no ratings because of people like you. You know, she's a young woman. I don't think I've ever seen you smile. I've known you for 10 years. I don't think I've ever seen a smile in your face. You know why? You know why you're not smiling? Because you know you're not telling the truth, and you're a very dishonest organization, and they should be ashamed of you.
More Epstein stuff just dropped, and there's all sorts of accusations about ritualistic slaughter, about children, adrenochrome, the Clintons, Trump, every one of them implicated in an international child trafficking and pedophilia ring, and still there's been no arrest and nobody's been held accountable. These are the leaders, bro. These are who they call leaders. Get out of here. This is disgusting. And the amount of us that have been saying this for months and years, and yet nobody wanted to believe us, but it's dropped. There it is. It's all right in front of your faces. The world is a stage. We've all been deceived. They want us fighting each other with all these distractions, these distract ions, to keep the eyes off of them. If you have the eyes to see and the ears to hear, you can see through the veil and the illusion. There have been multiple people saying this. Thousands of whistleblowers, thousands of victims have stepped forward and used their voices to speak up against all this, and they've been silenced by the political machine. The left and the right, they are two wings of the same exact bird, fam. Left and right. Left and right, just like black and white. They keep everybody pinned against each other. They want us fighting. They want us fighting and they want us distracted because they want to keep their BS going. So at what point do we say, okay, you guys are tyrants and we're kicking you out the White House? Or we say, okay, you guys are all corrupt pedophiles and need to be held accountable. Are we just going to sit back and just, everything's ship-shape, hunky-dory, let the system work itself out? No. That is not what certain things were written for. I don't even know what to say anymore, bro. And the fact is that people don't realize that this trickles all the way down to the lowest levels of government all across the entire country. I mean, this is an international crime syndicate where there have been thousands of whistleblowers. Thousands of people have given testimony about this. And yet, no accountability. Any arrests yet? Where are the arrests? Yeah. Who's been getting arrested? Patriots? All this policy, protected by policy and corporations, they serve dead entities. This is dark, this is vile, this is ritualistic, this is illusion magic. It's all of it. They use magic, fam, magic and spells. That's why they call it broadcasting. Hollywood. They make magic wands out of the holly tree, fam. You can't make this up. Why do you think all of these movie stars and entertainers and musicians all look like death right now? Because somebody's coming to pay the piper, homie. They sold their souls. They sold their souls, bro. It's much stranger than fiction, fam. And it's gonna get wilder from here. I can guarantee you that. There needs to be accountability. We need to unite the people. Free Palestine. Free the people. Free the world. More of a planet. Explain it. What? Absolutely wild, bro. It's disgusting. Disgusting, disgusting, disgusting. And for all the veterans, first responders out there, you guys should be fired up because they've been selling us lies for far too long, fam. Get fired up, bro. I love y'all. Baywatch.
Now we know that all of our politicians, both on the left and the right, are all part of an elite pedophile ring. The people that run and control everything, the owners of the banks, the medias, the corporations, Microsoft, Tesla, Amazon, all ran by sick, twisted, evil men who have a fetish for fornicating with children. Not only do they like to fuck children, but also torture them and eat them. And this is natural and normal for them. They have been accused. They have been exposed. We all know is the Bushes, the Clintons, the Obamas, the Trump, all of them, part of everything. the red and the blue, playing dick grabbing behind closed doors while they manipulate our emotions and got us out here fighting strangers online on ideals and views that they don't even share. So they've been exposed. Now we know. And then now what? What power do we have? What the fuck are we going to do about it? You know, they're just now proving, and we're coming to terms that this nasty shit has been going on forever and ever. They've been playing right up under our nose, playing all in our faces. The conspiracies have all proven to be true. Our elected officials are all corrupt. They're evil. They're all compromised. But these are the people in control. They control everything, including our 3 branches of government. They're all in cahoots together. So who the fuck do we have to represent us, the people, that's opposing this nasty shit? Who's going to go put the shackles on Gates, on the Clintons, on the Bezos, on Trump? Who's going to go and imprison these people that have unlimited money, unlimited power? The people that have been running the fucking machine to control us, to brainwash us, to program us. They're the ones in control. So who's going to go and hold them accountable? Who do we, the people, have to represent us right now? That's the most fucked up part about all of this. It's all exposed. Now what? Ain't shit changed. Ain't shit gonna change, because what can you do about it? What can I do about it? They control our military. They control our police. They control everything. What, you think our military is gonna turn around and go arrest, a pedophile colonel, or, the police is gonna arrest the chief that, is caught up in all this? No, they're all in cahoots together. They work for a paycheck. As long as they get paid, they don't give a fuck about morals or values. So we, the people, are fucked. We don't have anybody to represent us. They're just putting it in our face right now that, yes, we fuck children. And what? What are you going to do about it? Come on, my people. Give me an idea. How do we get out of this? How do we go arrest billionaires? How do we take them to court? How do we get justice? Tribe, I'm sorry to start your Monday like this. I always say the goal is to leave people better than we found them. And I don't know how right now. See you guys tomorrow. Namaste.
Well, hello, America. So, in case you're not aware, they released some more information on the Epstein files. And I did a little bit of research on it. I didn't do a huge deep dive on it. I did enough that it was like this. If you haven't looked at it, if you don't, it is some sick. To the point I had to stop reading. It was even the redacted version. It's bad. And the sad thing is nothing can happen. Nobody's gonna get arrested. Nobody's gonna get brought to justice. They're not gonna do a damn thing, because articles, whether you want to admit it or not, they're all involved. Every bit of them. And I don't need to sit here and name names. You can all figure it out. You can go read it. Everybody named it is involved. And I don't give a shit if they say they are or they aren't. They are. It's all one big. And we're busy being distracted over here by all the bullshit while all this other stuff's happening. And the only way that any of this is going to ever be fully brought to light and it brought to justice is if we go 1692 on and reinstitute the Salem witch trials and burn them up. And that ain't ever going to happen. So they come out and said they're not going to, no new charges, no new nothing. They ain't going to arrest anybody. They're going to rub it in our face and say, ha ha, look at us. We're trafficking children and we're doing all this horrible, terrible, and you can't stop us. And that's all that we're going to see. Welcome to the elites and the peons, and we are said peons.
I finished reading some of those 3 million files, this extra dump of Epstein. Let me say this. I don't care if it's Clinton. I don't care if it's Elon, Gates, Trump, anybody. Forget the cryptic talk around Epstein files. Forget being vague. No more being vague anymore. I'm going to just say it like this. The stuff that I just got through reading from their release now, they released this dump Epstein files. I want them to bring in a Caterpillar 336, or bring in one of them damn Komatsu PC300s or PC360, or even damn Volvo EC300. Bring an excavator in. Bring in the earth movers, a damn D7. I don't give a damn what the hell you bring in. Bring them in. Give me about 40 to 100 cadaver dogs. And I want you to cover every fucking property that Epstein ever owned. I want you to cover all the golf courses that Donald Trump owned. Put me 10 cadaver dogs over here, 10 over there. Spread them out. I don't give a damn what you do to all his properties, including Bedminster. Did you hear me? What's in these files? Let me be careful what I'm about to say here. Boy, I can't believe this. We have this guy as a president. It really brings a sense that when he stood on, he said he could stand on Fifth Avenue and just shoot someone and they'll still vote for him. That motherfucker knew what he was talking about because he had already did it. I bet you'll find some more damn evidence. If you get those earth movers, if you get those excavators out there, you'll find some more evidence. For the victims and the survivors, they deserve justice. Truth has no part of y'all. Be well.
The way that Donald Trump brushed off the most important topic in America right now, which is these released Epstein files, where people are reading some of the allegations and some of the things that's coming up in this paperwork is worse than what you done seen in the movie Texas Chainsaw Massacre and any other horror movie you ever seen in your life. And I must say, I have to apologize to the people because I'm never really wrong. And even though I knew Trump played an important role in the New World Order, his first run in office, he was the best president we ever had. That was the rock to sleep. That was the calm before the storm. Now we dealing with an ugly reality. A man that promised us that he was going to wage war on these predators. He's looking and smelling like the biggest predator we've ever seen in our life. Some of y'all still in denial. Not me. So I have to apologize for leading some of my followers into the same burning house as Martin Luther King. But see, the great thing about waking up out of that coma is that you can't rock me back to sleep. And let me make something clear. Because I see Trump for who he really is, don't mean that I'm looking back at the Democratic Party neither. They both the same, with the same agenda and playing the same military mind games. The Democrats had those files before Trump. If they didn't want him back in office, they had more than enough ammunition to stop him from getting into office. But they let it play out. And now he's in office. And everything that he promised us as a people, that he would stop. This woman asked him about the Epstein files. Because over 3 million files have been released. And he got an attitude. Instead of saying we're working on this and we're going to do everything that we can to save. When they released those Epstein files, the only thing they did was release the information to the witnesses that's still alive. Now, how long do you think it's going to take before they get their TV turned off? Before they get their snot box rocked and come up missing? How long do you think it's going to take? It's time for us to wake up in America, people, and realize that we are living in a horror movie. And at any given time, at any given day, that could be any one of our children that disappear. There's millions of Epsteins out there. He ain't the only one. and they appetite for destruction, they taste for children, it ain't going nowhere. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. Pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. And one more thing, I have to say this again. If you are in this country illegally, and your papers ran out, do not find yourself in a situation where ICE is detaining you and separating you from your children. Do not find yourself in a situation where ICE is taking your children away. If the adults that was in Alligator Alcatraz is missing, then 9 times out of 10, your children are going to come up missing. And where you think they're going to end up at?